Wetlands, a vital part of our global ecosystem, are often underappreciated and undervalued. These biologically diverse regions have been around for over 335 million years, providing crucial services that contribute to human health, livelihood, and the planet's sustainability. Historically, wetlands formed from depressions left in the ground after the retreat of glaciers during the last ice age around 10,000 years ago. They are found on every continent except Antarctica, with considerable variation in size, geography, flora, and fauna. Many ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians and Sumerians, recognized the value of wetlands and harnessed their resources for survival. However, the appreciation for these productive ecosystems declined as urbanization, agriculture, and industry advanced, causing significant degradation and loss of wetlands worldwide. Wetlands serve as the world's natural water filter, improving water quality by intercepting surface runoff and removing or retaining its nutrients, sediments, and other pollutants. They act as sponges by absorbing and storing excess water during flood seasons, slowing the water's velocity, reducing peak flow, and later releasing the absorbed water during dry periods, thus preventing water scarcity and providing clean, fresh water. Wetlands are home to numerous species of birds, mammals, reptiles, insects, and plants that can often be found nowhere else, providing them with food, nursery areas, and refuges from predators. Many endangered species rely on wetlands for their survival. They also serve as critical stopovers for migratory birds, providing a sanctuary to rest and feed. Subsequently, by harboring high biological diversity, wetlands act as living laboratories for ecological and evolutionary studies. Moreover, wetlands are significant carbon sinks, storing 3 to 4 times as much carbon as terrestrial forests. Peatlands, a type of wetland that covers only 3% of the world's land surface, hold 30% of all land-based carbon, twice as much as all the world's forests. Despite these irreplaceable services, wetlands are under threat due to human activities. Globally, we have lost 87% of our wetlands since the start of the Industrial Revolution through drainage for agriculture, pollution from industry, urban development, and misguided attempts to control water flows with dikes, levees, and canals. These losses come with negative consequences. Degradation of wetlands reduces their water purifying capabilities, leading to deteriorating water quality affecting both wildlife and people, especially in developing countries where access to clean water is already a challenge. Loss of wetlands also means loss of their flood regulation capabilities. Without the buffering effect of wetlands, localities are much more susceptible to floods resulting in property damage, loss of human life, and displacement of wildlife. Furthermore, the destruction of wetlands can lead to the loss of biodiversity. With many species unique to these environments and others reliant on them during migratory periods, the removal of such habitats can result in regional or even global extinctions. Lastly, disturbance and degradation of wetlands, especially peatlands, can convert these areas from global carbon stores into carbon sources. Destruction of wetlands releases stored carbon into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. In conclusion, the importance of wetlands to our planet cannot be overstated. They provide essential services like water purification, flood control, wildlife habitat, and climate regulation. However, intensified human activities pose continuous threats, leading to their degradation and loss. Above all, the urgent need for concerted global efforts for the protection and restoration of these ecological treasures to reap their benefits and prevent the destructive consequences of their loss cannot be overlooked.